stop number 13 of the season here in the Mountain Race Series brings us to the Monster Mile here at Dover International Speedway. We're here for the running of the Fedex 400 benefiting Autism Speaks. So it should be a good race. We're out of our All-Star weekend and out of Charlotte finally after 3 events, and we'll move over here to Dover, Delaware. The Monster Mile. Who will get wrecked today? We'll find out. And who wants to win? We'll see that too. Our pollster today is the 93 of Cody Birmingham. Outside of him is the 36 of Charles Jackson. Row 2 has the 74 of Matt Richards and the 1 of Sasha Dawson. Row 3 has the 56 of Andre Castro and the 9 of Leo Rogers. Row 4 has the 3 of John Dawson and the 23 of Morgan Carpenter. And rounding out your top 10 is the 99 of Sky Luke Walker and the 6 of John Acosta. So we'll see what happens. It is the 20-lap race. Should be some good racing. Hopefully we have a good finish too here at Dover. We had some good races in the real life here, so let's see if we can do it here. The green flag is out. We're racing here at Dover. Everybody's even right now between Cody Birmingham and Charles Jackson, but not anymore. Cody Birmingham pulls ahead and clears Charles Jackson. They go off the treacherous turn 2. A lot of people hate it back there. Oh, I think we're wrecking. I don't know how we didn't wreck. I saw Ken Johnson with 4 wide. Oh, it might not be over. Oh, we're going to have a wreck whenever we unpause this. Okay, we'll go back to the start of this race. Ken Johnson started back there at about 26. Alexander Dawson snuck under him. They're 3 wide. Pete London's under and Randy Carpenter made up there. Oh, 43 bounced on 25. 15 got put in the wall by the 25. And then they're going to get into it right here. If I can find a place I could put this. My camera's been annoying lately. Don't know what's the deal. Alright, I think it's staying. They're going to hook into each other off this corner. Oh, and they're wrecking ahead. Oh, and the point leader's around. Aaron Reed. They've been turning. Oh, Peachy London. We got a huge wreck. Pile up everywhere. Oh, and they're still wrecking. Holy cow. The point leader, Aaron Reed. Oh, we got a huge pile up. I don't think this is good. I think the last time we were here we had a wreck fest. And the leaders are getting ready to come up on these guys. And there's our point leader, Aaron Reed. Right beside the flipped car of Jacob Rodriguez, the 55 of Matthew Rodriguez. Both the Rodriguez brothers, and Reed's in the brotherly pancake or sandwich right there. And then you have Morgan Carpenter. Wesley Ware might have a piece of it. Ken Johnson looks like he did. They're wrecking stuff up ahead. Peachy London got a piece of it. Jake Johnson, Zach Carlson, Tim Freilich. I was wanting to say, I'm sorry I've been saying your name wrong this whole time, but Tim Freilich, not Frolic, but Freilich. He was involved in the wreck. Like Randy Carpenter got a piece of it. Trent Dunham, Steven Gonzalez, Michael Dawson's around. Don't know who else up here got a piece of it. Alexander Dawson was around. Did Zohar get a piece of it? Not sure. We'll probably figure out who else got involved. There was a couple of different wrecks that happened. Let's go up to the... Oh, I think this is where it started. Okay, I did pause it. Okay. Looks like... This is inside the top 10. Carpenter bounced off the wall. She gets hooked by John Acosta. Bounces up James Qualls. Don't know how Dylan Poteet avoided that. And everybody slowed up. Aaron Reed got turned back there. John Ryan Powell got a piece of it. Zohar got... Oh, there's what they wrecked. Jeff Ayler, good save. Oh, Trent Dunham. Oh, that's what happened to Dunham. He got on the apron. Lost it. Got hit by Carpenter. And then he gets flat by Corey O'Malley, Steven Gonzalez. Red Bell and Connor Breeden, great job avoiding. Alexander Dawson has a lot of damage. He's smoking. Michael Dawson got a piece of it. Did Jake Rogers and them avoid? In the 2 car, possibly? Oh, there's a 45 wrecking. Michael Kazi, Jake Rogers, look like they avoided. Blake Cooper barely got a piece of it. Peachy London's around. And here's this big story right here. Aaron Reed, the point leader coming into today's race. In the back, did he get help from Red Bell? He came down and got turned by the 4 car. Right into the inside wall. He kept going. And then he got caught in this mess. Oh, he ran in the back of Matthew Rodriguez, who got into his brother, Jacob Rodriguez. And that's a crazy wreck right there. Look at that. Look at the 45 car. Up on his nose. Flips over the back of the 43 and then just lays there. Huge wreck. I really don't want to know what happens after this. Let's see, Wesley Ware get a piece of it? Oh yeah, he was part of that wreck. Alright. Ryan Acosta looked like he got a piece of it too in the 20. Here's the interesting part. Uh-oh. Where's the leaders at? Cody Birmingham and them. Their car is still stopped in front of them. Uh-oh. Oh, Cody Birmingham's in it. The leader. And they're piling up. Uh-oh. Dylan Pote, James Qualls, and this is typical turn 2 at Dover. Oh my god. What in the world? Oh, they're still wrecking. This is usually one of those tracks where the whole field dies. And it's still not over. Oh my god. Turn 2 is horrible. Oh! Oh my god. I'm watching the whole field die. This is unbelievable. I think it's finally over, but this is one of those races that's bound to happen. And Cody Birmingham leading the race gets involved in this huge wreck. And you can see the rest who all got involved in it. Oh my god. Just watch this. You can see your car if it was involved or not. Just look at all the carnage. Almost all the field is gone. And then here's where they start piling up again. And it's still not over. Andre Castro just flew in there, so did Callum Wells. And here comes another big pileup. Bam, bam. This is unbelievable. Basically, the whole field is out. Well, it's just depending on who lasted the longest. It's basically one of those demolition derby races about. Blake Cooper's there, still going. Look at Trent Dunham, Morgan Carpenter, Michael Causey, Michael Dawson, John Ryan Powell, Zach Carlson, Corey O'Malley, Wesley Ware, Steven Gonzalez, Tim Freilich, Red Bell, Zohar Munn, Ken Johnson, Ron Acosta, Connor Breen, Ralph Green, Aaron Reed, Jake Rogers, Jacob Rodriguez, Matt Richards, Andre Castro, Matthew Rodriguez, James Qualls, John Acosta, Taylor Orndorff, Sasha Dawson, Dylan Pote, Callum Wells, Peachy London, Dio Stiegel, Cody Birmingham, and our leader is Charles Jackson, who is 2 seconds ahead of Sky Luke Walker, and they're the only 2 cars in the lead lap. Anybody else to get out on the track again can gain some valuable points because a lot of people are out. Corey O'Malley, Matt Richards are going to try to gain spots. Ryan Acosta, and that's about all the cars that are left in this race. And it was like 5 laps. It's one of those races. I can't really do nothing about it. When they start wrecking, it happens with no cautions. John Dawson trying to gain some spots. I'll show a rundown of everybody in a second, but this is probably going to be a boring race the rest of the way. This is what happens when you race at Dover. John Dawson's faster than Matt Richards, and he has no hood. That's crazy. That's a 3rd place car with no hood, by the way. And he's only a lap down. That was a quick repair then. Corey O'Malley, Ryan Acosta, Connor Breeden. I think that's all of them. Jacob Rodriguez. He is back on the track. He flipped over, and that 45 car is back on the track. How? We only have 8 cars left on the track. That is unbelievable. This is the worst race I've ever seen when it comes to field capacity total. And John Jackson got passed by the 3 car of John Dawson, who had damage, and he's back on the tail end of the lead lap in that 3 car, but I don't know if he have enough time. Whoa! He drove in there hard, and the 36 got back under him. He's trying to stay on the lead lap. Jacob Rodriguez was 41st, he's up to 19th. He's going to gain more spots in a couple of laps just by driving around the track. Oh. I had my camera fixed too, dang it. Now he's at 12th. Sky Luke Walker is trying to run down the can't even think of the number, 36. Charles Jackson looking for his first win in this series. He already won the Mopar Nationwide Series in his 28 Chevy. Won at Talladega. There's Corey O'Malley who has a lot of damage. Well, actually, he doesn't look like he has damage. He's just really slow. John Dawson's driving hard against Charles Jackson. Oh, he's trying to stay from going 2 laps down. He's back to 1 lap down now. So he's not even on the lead lap. Oh. 36 actually pulled away from the 99. I think he has a lot of damage. Jacob Rodriguez is up to 8th. Connor Breeden's 5th. This is the battle for the 5th spot. They're both 3 laps down. Ryan Acosta and Connor Breeden are battling for the 5th spot for a top 5. John Dawson, like I said, is 3rd. There's Charles Jackson 1st. Corey O'Malley is 7th. Matt Richards is 4th. 3 laps down as well. Scott Luke Walker is 2nd. Jacob Rodriguez is 8th. And that's the rest of your field. You want to see where you're running. Here's basically from below where Andre Castro and him and John Acosta are going to finish the top 10 despite not being in the race. But this is where you got the basically going to finish now. You see your car number. I think you can see. Actually, I'm going to make it easier and I'm going to show it because there's not really much going on the track. Well, find my buttons. So like here's the running order right now. This is what they look like. And it was a wreck fest. It was bound to happen. Our point leader, Aaron Reed, going to finish last. It's not going to help him at all. That's how it is, I guess. But that's your running order right now for those guys. But it doesn't look like we're going to have a really big battle for the lead for under 5 laps to go as Scott Lukelock continues to fall back. And Charles Jackson trying to get back around the 3 car. I don't know why he's racing him so hard, even though they're not battling for the lead or nothing. He's all over John Dawson. The battle for 5th still going on. Ryan Acosta and Connor Breeden are switching it back and forth. Jacob Rodriguez is by himself. Scott Luke Walker is going to hang on to 2nd as long as he finishes the race. Matt Richards has a good secure at 4th. John Dawson, there comes Charles Jackson back around him. Don't know what's going on about this. John Dawson goes way up the hill. I don't see why they just race it out, or not race it out, but just cruise, just chill, and just try to finish. I mean, that 3 car's in 3rd. He probably should be happy with that. So, considering the damage he had on that car and how quickly he got back out on the track. But Scott Luke Walker did not. He was 2 seconds behind at one point, and he just started falling behind. I guess the car had too much damage, and he wasn't no match for this 36 car. And the white flag is out for Charles Jackson, who might get this win awarded to him due to the field being wrecked out. But who cares? A win's a win. We've had a lot of weirder situations. People winning. Oh, Connor Breeden and Ryan Acosta racing hard. Charles Jackson wants none of it. He wants to get around him. He's just gonna. He messes up Connor Breeden trying to get a top 5, but it's not gonna matter for them as Charles Jackson comes off the final corner. Charles Jackson takes the Fedex 400. Supporting Autism Speaks. He wins here at Dover. His first career win in the Mountain Dew Race Series. Charles Jackson is your winner. 2nd goes to Scott Luke Walker. 3rd goes to John Dawson. 4th goes to Matt Richards. 5th, Ryan Acosta. 6th, Connor Breeden. 7th, Corey O'Malley. And 8th place goes to Jacob Rodriguez. And you saw the rest of the standings. So congrats to Charles Jackson. That was pretty much hell on earth race. But here's the results again. It's going to shake up the points a little bit probably. And there's your results. You have to pause it and stuff. Points will be in the description again once this race goes up. There's another race in the books. Congrats to Charles Jackson and the whole 36 team for winning at Dover. Yeah, woo. Alright, so we got that done. And I'm going to put this in there. And Aaron Reed is still your point leader, but by only 8 points. I'll have the points in the description, but I'm just showing you guys it. Ralph Green, Jack Richards, Jake Rogers, Jacob Rodriguez, Steven Gonzalez, James Qualls, Wesley Ware, Taylor Orendorf, and John Ryan Powell, your top 10. Your wild cards, Jake Johnson's 15th with 2 wins. So he's won. And then the other one is Andre Castro. He's 12th in points with the win. And there's nobody else in there, multiple wins. Zach Carlson's 14th, but he's not one of the wild cards. But, see if you can see it. There's your points. But I'll have the points in the description, so don't worry about it. But there you go. Hope you guys enjoyed this, or lived through it at least, to another race. And I will see you guys for race 14. Stay tuned, and congrats again to Charles Jackson.